In this video, we're going to cover the keyboard and some of the specific differences between the keyboard on your MacBook and the general PC keyboard that you may be used to. The general layout and functionality of almost all MacBook keyboards are the same, so no matter what model you have or may be using, these will apply and will function in the same way. The F1 and F2 keys will dim the screen or brighten the screen, respectively. The F3 button will take you to Mission Control, which will allow you to see all the different things that you have open on your Mac at that time. For instance, if I have open a Word document and a Google document and a photo, all of these will show up at once and I can select which one I would like to go to in a very quick manner. The F4 button allows me to open Launchpad. Launchpad is where all my applications live that are on my MacBook. By pushing this, I can select any application and open it just by pushing F4. The F5 and F6 buttons will either dim or increase the light on your keyboard, respectively. F7, F8, and F9 allow you to control the media that is coming out of your MacBook. For instance, if you have iTunes open, this will allow you to either pause, move back, or move forward simply by pushing F7, F8, or F9. Another thing to note is if you are starting a keynote presentation and you push the play button, it will begin to play your keynote presentation. F10, F11, and F12 control the volume coming out of your MacBook. It does not matter if you are using the internal speakers, an external speaker through the headphone jack, or a Bluetooth speaker. This will control the main volume coming out of your MacBook. The command button allows you to perform functions very quickly. By combining command with another button, you're able to shortcut the process. These are some of the most common and most useful command shortcuts on the keyboard. Command spacebar allows you to do a spotlight search. Spotlight search will go through anything that you have chosen and try to find the document, photo, or whatever that is that you have named what you're searching for. Command S will allow you to save something you are working on. For example, if I'm creating a Pages document and I've typed a paragraph and want to save it, the quick way to do that would be Command plus S. This will allow me to save the document. Thing to note here is if you are working on a document and beside the title you see Edited, that means it's probably a good idea to save because after the last save, you've made modifications. The next one will be Command Shift S. This will allow you to do a save as or to make a copy of a document. One thing that is different on the MacBook than on your regular PC is that if you have created a document, let's say you've created a Pages document and you're typing a list, and then you use that same document that you have saved as Class 1, and you make modifications and name it Class 2, you have not recreated the document as a new document. You have overwritten the previous document of Class 1, and all of your Class 2 data has now overwritten Class 1. That is why the Command-Shift-S function on your shortcuts for your keyboard is such a vital part of using your MacBook. Command-C, Command-X, and Command-V work the same way that the Control-C, Control-X, and Control-V do in Windows. This allows you to copy, cut, and paste material and text from one location to another. The Command-W allows you to close a window, but it does not completely quit the program. For example, if I push Command-W in the Keynote program, it will close the window, but Keynote will still be running. If I choose Command-Q, that will completely quit the program and in essence shut it down. Command-N functions as the New shortcut. If I am working on a document and I would like to create a new one, I can simply push Command-N and a new document will show up. You can also use this function within your calendar and it will create a new date entry that you can do straight from the keyboard. The last main difference we're going to point out is the delete key. By itself, the delete key on a MacBook will backspace, functioning the same way that the backspace button does on a PC. In order to actually delete text, you will need to push the function button and delete in order to delete the text. If not, the delete button will function as the backspace on a traditional PC. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. Please make sure to check out our other tutorials covering the MacBook, iPads, Google Classroom, Twitter, and other digital items that we use throughout Washington County.